See, that's why every now and then you gotta be a little nice and not be dumb. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and I know it's been a long time since I blew this thing up and got it back together, but just been super busy. But I've got a new motor in it. I put it together exactly the same way I did the last time. I didn't change anything. So for everybody that told me to gap the rings, didn't do it this time either. That motor didn't blow up because of ring gap. It blew up at about 2 pounds of boost just because I didn't have enough octane. Too much spark, not enough octane, whatever you want to call it. That's what happened. It spark knocked and that was what let go. So to fix that, it now has a flex fuel sensor on it. So I can run E85 or pump 93. I had only run pump 93 before. So what I did was I basically took the tune I had before and I made that my E85 tune. Added a lot of fuel, of course. And then what I did for when it goes on 93, I took 4 degrees of timing out and I took 5 pounds of boost out of it. So it's going to be kind of a dog on 93, but my plan is to run it on E85 all the time. But if I'm out cruising it, because I do like to cruise this thing quite a bit, it's so much fun just to kind of drive around. If I get in a pinch, I can throw 93 in it, and it's not going to blow up. Shouldn't blow up. We'll see how that works out. But I have not fired it. It's all back together. Alright, I got E85 in it, which is showing like 64%. I got everything sorted out there, so it should actually fire up now. Squeaky belt. Belt sounds terrible. Terrible. But it always seems to do that after it's off for a while. Alright, she's got a full tank of E85. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Please don't blow up this time.
Seriously.
Forgot how low first is.
Yeah, it's been a while, but somehow it feels just the same.
Take her easy and see how the drivability is.
Probably a good idea.
Before we just start smashing on it, you know, like I normally do. It needs more fuel. Like, it's still pretty lean. I'm gonna have to up the fuel multiplier.
Stop and adjust the tune somewhere.
Yeah. It's running a little leaner than I'd like. Like 6-7 pounds, it's up at like 14, which is not right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I put the table in like you're supposed to, but it's not adding enough fuel.
Huh. Wonder why.
I'll just have to up the fuel multiplier a little bit. On the fuel map, it's basically showing that it's learning to add 25%, so I don't really know why it seems like it's not actually adding the fuel.
That does seem weird.
Why were those enables on? Huh. Alright. Hey, flex fuel multiplier, 29%.
Nice.
Ooh, that was bad. Good thing we didn't romp on it. Because, yeah, somehow I turned on a switched activation for the fuel flow.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
No, it would have been trying to run on the 93 tune. That's why every now and then you gotta be a little nice and not be dumb. Hey, look at that. I've got learn values of like 2% instead of 25. Hey!
Seems a little bit happier.
Yeah. Alright, let's go try it again. Oh, I feel much better now.
Good.
I'm glad I took it easy on it.
Me too. Good job.
Can't believe I did not have that enabled. I don't know how only that table got switched.
Seriously, that
So
would have been bad.
it was cutting timing and cutting boost, but it wasn't adding the fuel.
That feels a little better.
That was like 11, 12 to 1 too, so that's better.
Nice.
Yeah, not 15.
Yeah.
Well, the Holly was saving it before because it was just trying to add the fuel, but all right, I feel much better now.
Good. Yeah, that was a good catch.
Yeah, that's why you should look at your gauges.
That sun is blinding.
I got a visor.
Yeah, I wish I did.
See that look on my face? That's me realizing this thing just made way more power than it ever has. Like, so much more power. See the look on her face? That's her realizing it and enjoying it. I'm just a little scared at this point because, yeah, I think I kind of know what's going to happen. Smell the 85 now?
Yes. Smells good. We're taking it easy.
I think we just scattered it.
Made it even less than last time.
I think we just scattered it.
Sure smells like it. That does not smell good.
Everything looked good.
Had to romp on it from the get-go.
I was watching it. Everything looked good.
Ooh, that's a lot of smoke.
There's a lot leaking out. Oh, it's on fire. It's on fire. Yep, it's on fire.
Jesus.
Is
that the header wraps that are on fire? All that oil that spilled?
Oil that spilled? You mean the window in the block? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just put a hole in the block.
Good Lord, it never ends.
Oh yeah, I can see a hole in the oil pan.
You want the camera?
Somehow put this in there.
Well,
gonna have to call somebody for a ride.
At least you stopped at a good spot to wait.
Well, to everyone that told me to gap the rings, that was probably ring gap.
Are you gonna learn your lesson this time?
Yep, that was probably ring gap.
Well, lesson learned?
Did I ever really learn lessons?
No. You're a hard learner.
Damn, I broke my Dodge badge though.
Damn, where'd that come from?
The one
Oh,
off
shit.
the end. Yeah, let me see that thing. Yep, that's not savable.
Time for a beer?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh wow, I've got multiple windows in the oil pan. Oh, there's a wrist pin sticking out the oil pan. Wow. Yeah, that's bad. Well, this is a sad sight. Seeing her behind the old Cummins. First time she didn't get us home. First time she didn't get us home. Oh man. Puked more oil out down there. Oh God. Oh yeah, look at that. Hey, the holes in the oil pan didn't fix themselves overnight. Well that sucks. Oh, that's a good one right there too. Well, I think I might have found the limit of the stock bottom end. It was on a tear. It was making more power than it ever has. And then it stopped. So, really hoping that it's not seized and I can drive it in on the starter, because I'm feeling pretty lazy. Oh God, yeah, that's pretty bad. That's a big old hole. Yep, I don't feel like having to drag it in there, so we'll see. I'll have to pull the data log, but maybe I screwed something up. But right now, kind of just seems like I found the limit. All right, let's see if she'll drive in on the starter and it's not too seized, because I really don't want to drag it. Yep. She's totally seized. Alright, so I'm sitting here and I'm putting this video together, and I don't really have an ending because, you know, it blew up and I'm disappointed, but I decided to pull up the data log. And so this is the end. You can see the red here. That's, you know, here's where it blew up. You can see the RPM got all crazy, and then it kind of coasted, and then I clutched it and it just shut down. So pink here is boost. And if we go to the very tippy top, she made 20.4 pounds of boost. But that was kind of already when it blew up. If we jump back to here, kind of before it blew up, 19 pounds. So that's not bad. Timing, 12 degrees. Air fuel, 11.7 to 1. So everything seems good here. Like nothing seems odd about that. And this was on E85, which was running about 70%. Oh yeah, you can see it right here. Flex fuel, 70%. So at that point, it was pulling 0.6 degrees of timing and 1 pound of boost. 77 pounds of fuel pressure. Everything looks good. Duty cycle, only 69%. Everything's really good, which kind of surprises me. I'm like, man, why'd it blow up? So I took the fuel flow and I went to some online calculators, and what I could find was it was making probably about 566 horsepower. Oop, let me zoom in here. So gas at that flow rate would be 750 horsepower, E98 would be 488. I was running 70%. So that's about 566 horsepower, which doesn't seem like very much until you realize that it was making 566 horsepower at 3,700 RPM, which would be 800 foot-pounds of torque. So these numbers are not absolute. You know, they're based off averages and what people have found. But still, this thing was making 800-ish. I mean, even if it's way off, 750 foot-pounds, 700 foot-pounds at 3,700 RPM. Like, that's insane. And now I'm not surprised at all that this thing went boom. Because what's the limit for a stock bottom end Magnum? Probably less than 800 foot-pounds of torque. So what am I gonna do? I don't know. Still got to tear it down and see what happened. Maybe I really screwed something up, but also making 800 foot-pounds of torque at 3,700 RPM is definitely a good way to blow a cast bottom end out. But you got to give it to it. That's pretty crazy to make 560 horse at 3,700 RPM. 800 foot-pounds of torque is nothing to sneeze at. But crazy, man. Crazy. We'll tear it down in the next video and we'll see how bad it is, but I think it's real bad.